just to be close, just to be close to you. And then when they would start singing they sweet hymns in the service, and my heart was just so open, I would get touched and start crying immediately. I'll just fall on my knees. You're my king, and you're my friend. That's why I'm persecuted. You want to know why? Because I'm always going after God deeper than the normal 21st century church, and I'll never stop. So call me a cult, call me whatever you want, but I'm going to go after Jesus and God in a dimension like we have never experienced yet. I'm so sick of religion. You should be sick of religion. It kills everything. Something wrong with that. Now, y'all will get used to me in a moment. Because when you're around Jesus, this is the way he talks. He would ask them, what are you doing? So let me just give you a heads up. If you got to look around to somebody else to get an approval about what I'm saying, you probably don't want to listen to me no more. I know what I'm saying is right. Who's going to carry the gold cane? Who's going to wear the gold chain? I get so sick of that bishop cap. I want you guys to know you look ridiculous in that stuff. And the people love all that pomp and circumstance. Ain't got 1 ounce of power. Can't change a city. You know what? I'll let you wear that cap if you tell me what city you have taken over. You got a freaking staff to split the Red Sea, but you want a bishop cap on. Can you imagine Moses at the Red Sea with a bishop cap on? It says God caused a strong east wind to blow. So you know that cap going to be falling off, right? The cap fall off, they trying to pick it back up and put it on. What's wrong with you? Throw that darn hat away. I know I'm going to make more enemies with this, but I like doing it because if I make you mad, that means you got a snake in you. Maybe you're just part of the good old boys club to lick tail and tap dance. I go to sleep and Jesus is in a dream, suspended in midair. He was in a white robe. And then he pulled the wings. He allowed the wings of a private jet to show up in the dream in front of me. Your foot sole may be as high as Mount Everest. Y'all missed that. So how am I going to see you if your foot sole consumes my whole eyes? I need a panoramic view. Oh, y'all missed that. Go back and read it. I've seen Jehovah. When I was going through a hard time, he took me to heaven. And when I saw all of this, he picked me up with his hand and he put me in his lap. And he sang over me. And he had jars with tumors that had come out of people's body all around that place. And when I was up there, there's this inhaling. But the sound is so deep and so loud. It's like, then you hear this wind blowing like, there's constant wind blowing around him. Oh, y'all not hearing me. So watch this. My mind was stuck in the realm of Jesus and just the Holy Spirit. Now I had just told the people, Jesus is in Houston, Texas tonight because he promised me in heaven he would come from heaven and come on earth anywhere I came. And so the first thing Jesus tells this 9-year-old little boy, I brought you here because I got a message for you to give David about the end time move. And then he told him, he says, in the future you will be a prophet. He told the little boy, you're a prophet. He took him to his personal mansion. And when he talked to me, I said, Jesus have a personal mansion? Because see, I've always known, he says, I go to prepare a place for you, right? We always hear about Christ giving us a mansion, but we never hear that he has one. I said, I've been to heaven, but he's never taken me to his house. He says Jesus has lions in his yard and waterfalls. Christ has a mansion. He don't just have a kingdom, he also has a mansion. And Jesus took him to the throne room of the Father. And I had been to the throne room of the Father. The electricity coming out of his throne, the blue electricity with the blue electricity. But God, the Father, got blue. It ain't even red. It's blue coming out of his throne. I've seen him up close. All of his skin and his whole body, he's made out of jewels. His body has stones and diamonds all over. That's where Lucifer got built. Diamonds. His body is made out of pure diamonds. The skin, diamonds, and jewels. God's skin is made out of jewels and stones. Don't ask me to explain it. I can't. That's where the rainbow come from. All them stones on God's body. When the light comes from out of him and on him, I can't even explain that because I don't know where it's coming from. But when the light hits his body full of diamonds, a rainbow shoots out of his body. That rainbow do not belong to the LGBT or the homosexual community. It's my Father's rainbow. It comes from his body with diamonds and stones on it. When that light hits those stones, it forms a rainbow. And that's why the rainbow is not half U-shaped, it's round. But see, just because it ain't written in the Bible don't mean it ain't true. Because it's really written, but it's hidden in mystery. Do you understand what I'm saying? You see how this stuff don't make sense? It don't make sense. A lot of stuff we teach is just it don't make sense. Are y'all getting this? I can't hear you. Are you learning something? Just to be close to you is my desire.